From software games are some of my favorite types of games to play, and in this series I'm going to be making a tier list regarding the bosses and taking into account different factors of my own that will determine their ranking. The second boss that I'm going to be covering today is the Taurus demon, and already from the start it does have a good introduction in how it debuts itself, very similar to the Asylum demon with its own little twist. Now, the most ways people encounter it is just by running across and then not expecting to get shot by hollow soldiers that are at a tower, and then seeing a giant demon leap across from the other side of the tower on a narrow bridge. Now, if you are like me and happen to notice these hollow soldiers, or any other people who happen to notice the hollow soldiers before they really decide to run across the bridge, you'll have a little bit of an easier chance. Regardless, though, you're going to be stuck on the bridge, and that's what makes the boss quite an ordeal in some cases, because it's a narrow space, unlike the Asylum demon whenever it leaps off in a big arena. This is also not to mention the fact that you can also easily just roll off and fall to your death. But also, the Taurus demon is also very capable of doing that as well. So either way, it's a 50-50 on who's falling. One way or another, someone's probably going to be falling to their demise. Design-wise, the Taurus demon does take its inspiration from the Minotaur. You can even tell this through its naming. From the face of a bull and the body of a man, and the bestial-like theming that it has to it, while also staying attuned within the lore of Dark Souls by having its demon affiliation further emphasized through it. The demon great axe that the Taurus demon uses is said to have been carved from the bones of fellow demons and willed by lesser Taurus demons, which also implies that there are more than just one Taurus demon that does exist within the world of Dark Souls, which you do eventually see later on as you explore where their origin is from, along with another boss that we will be covering soon enough. Combat-wise, the Taurus demon is pretty straightforward, but the nice thing about it is that he will punish you if you happen to get too comfortable, whether you are being careless with your rolling, or you take your time with being on the rooftop, even if you do have the high ground against him. Now, tier list wise, he is unfortunately going to be making a C tier for the simple fact that it's a reused asset, used later on within the game, and that defeats the purpose of being a boss in my personal opinion.